hand delivery there.
You always deliver flowers?
I always deliver flowers.
That looks kind of heavy. You sure that's not like cemented in there?
Are you kidding me?
Is it?
Come on, dude. Everybody knows it's not cemented. Everybody knows I carried that over there. You just watched me do it.
Brian's hand delivering flowers now.
Come on, man.
You gonna do an intro?
Sure, let's do it. There it is.
See, that's what happens when you put him in charge of an open-ended question.
Do an intro. All right. So last couple days we've been out doing some fishing.
Yep.
Doing a lot of shooting. And
a lot of
so
shooting.
Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go out here at Little Boy Resort, one of my favorite places, hands down, in the state of Minnesota to come not only fish but stay. And we're going to go out here and see how many smallmouth we can catch in 3 hours. Is that what we're saying?
We'll do that, yeah, 3 hours. That sounds good.
So, yeah, about three and a half maybe. But we're gonna see how many we can catch. Doesn't matter size, doesn't matter
Just
girth,
going for numbers.
Just going
they have to be
straight
smallmouth though.
They have to be
Have to
smallmouth.
be smallmouth. And there's no inch minimum or anything like that. And we're gonna kind of like tag team it, right? Like we're gonna.
Yes, we're gonna tag team it.
Cool.
It's not a competition. It's, well, I guess it is against the fish.
There you go. See how I'm freaking beat down.
I went here Monday and caught them really good actually. And that was just bouncing around spot to spot to spot. So today's a lot different. As you can see, it's pretty bluebird sky, sunny, totally different. I still think they're gonna jump.
Yeah, I think you called me like 15 minutes into fishing because I was in the cities. He came up here earlier. We were filming the next couple days, whatever. He's like, dude, I freaking caught like 30 fish in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And so I've never fished this before. I fished around here. You know, like we were just saying, there's boy, child, woman, kid, nephew, uncle. No, I don't know. But I mean, just about every name for, like, so a lot of them are semi-similar. Like, I see it's clear water. Yeah. And you said there's rock around, and obviously there's some rock and sand if there's some smallmouth around. I absolutely love smallmouth bass. Brown fish are like my thing.
Yes.
It's fun because I get to usually film him and take him pictures of catching fish, but this time we're both going to tag team it and catch as many fish as we can in 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, dude. I'm telling you, I've been here all times of the year, spring, fall, I mean now the summer. So every time I've come in here, I've just had fun. Now you're not going to catch any huge giant smallmouth bass. I mean, I think the biggest I've ever caught out here is 5, and I've caught one of those.
Well, that's typical for a lake of this size.
Right.
Like you can't compare everything to Mille Lacs. Like
right, you can't compare everything to Mille Lacs. But the thing about it is I've always had fun out here. I mean, I've enjoyed it. It's actually one of those lakes that there's not any long runs, so it's actually small in size, so you can kind of bounce around a lot and figure out what they want and
yeah, it'll be good. Like a lot of lakes like this size and around here. I mean, and dude, like you said, like a 2-pound smallmouth like will fight like 3 or 3.5 pound largemouth. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think we should do like an estimation. We won't hold ourselves to it, but like if you had to guess, and no, keep in mind this isn't like who's closer or further, because I'm not gonna like stop fishing because I'm gonna get a close number. If you had to guess, how many fish are we gonna catch in this 3 hours?
3 hours.
On it, you've got $1 million to bet on it. This is high stakes. You have $1 million. Don't go crazy. Conservative, like solid number.
It's crazy to me because the weather is totally different. So it's not like I'm basing this off of exactly what happened Monday. But I'm gonna say 48.
Oh,
48 and 3.
I hope we catch 48 fish
48.
today. Again, I've never fished this lake, and I don't know. At 3 hours, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
But again, we got 2 guys doing it too. That helps. So like you think of like that's only 20 fish a person. That's in 3 hours. That's actually not that, you know, or 24, whatever. Obviously, it's like not that hard. So I'll go more conservative because I want to smash the record. I want to smash it like for sure. I'm gonna say 33. My hockey number in hockey when I was a kid was 3, so 33.
Okay.
33 fish. He's got 48.
48.
Pitter patter. Let's get at it.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm not just saying this. I actually put Sam on the juice. So if you look here on the map, actually just. So if you look here, I'm off to the side. Sam's sitting right there. So he's throwing straight at this little hump. I'm actually throwing at the side right now, trying to see if they're on there. So I put him right there where he can cast to that. And that's where I was the other night, and I was absolutely wrecking him. Obviously, we said we wasn't going for size, but that is number 1. Strike King coffee too, green pumpkin. I got the little Mark Zona rattle in there, so 3/8. Let's see if we catch some more.
There's definitely some rock. There's one. Number 2, baby! Oh, this is a good fish. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I mean, it's not bad. You ready for that hero shot? It's coming. Dang it, man. Oh no! There he was! Oh. That doesn't count, does it? That was a 3-pounder, dude. Oh my gosh, that was my own mistake. Look at all these boulders in front of me too. There's one. Oh, there was one. They're down here, man. They are down here. There he is. Oh, he jumped off! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I need to drive the hook home better or what, but that's 2 fish, 2 cats.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Hand me that net. Can you hand me that net?
Yeah.
It's a good one. I mean, look at this. I'm not even. He's just straight pulling. That's a giant, dude. Oh my gosh. Remember how I said there's no giants in here, really? I lied. Sam. Oh my goodness. Get in here. Calm down. Oh no, don't do that. These fish here, I don't know what it is, but they will not give up. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude, that is a toad. You think he wanted that tube? And I just talked about how I put, sorry, Sam. I just talked about how I put Sam on a juice. You see, I made 3 casts up there, got bit all 3 casts, but then caught this fish. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't care who you are. You come and you catch these brown fish like this, and you don't get amped up, I really don't think you got a heartbeat. I mean, that is a toad, dude. Look at that fish. Still hasn't even really ate up all the way, but I mean, look at that fish. I mean, that fish has gotta be, I mean, that's what, a 20, that's over 20 inches all day, every day.
There he is. Underneath the boat. Oh, that counts. I think, kind of, almost. Jeez, calm down, buddy. Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me? What happens when you put them in too early? Pow, baby! My first fish. Pow! There's one. And it's the only one I got. So, I got one in the boat. It wasn't pretty, but it worked.
Now we're after it. But even that one, okay, so I caught this fish, great. But here was the deal. I caught it by letting it eat it. So when I say let it eat it, it freaking hit it 3-4 times before it actually took it and started pulling against me. Then I reel set it. I didn't set the hook because I was afraid that maybe it had about a tail. So maybe that's something to it, is maybe you gotta let them chew on it a little bit and then reel set them, not jerk it out of their mouth. So maybe that's the key. We'll see. First one doing that, so we'll see if that changes things. You guys see that fish sitting by that rock? Not a bad one. Don't you swim around. There we go. Number 4. I mean, it's a little one, but as you see, we graphed, pulled right up to these rocks. I found a group of rocks out here, pulled up, made a cast, caught a fish, spitting up crawfish everywhere. This big one actually, as you can see, spit up a little crawfish there. So they're definitely eating a lot of crawfish, or as people say up north, crayfish. So we'll get this one back and hopefully catch a few more.
So we got about a half an hour left. B-Rob, what? Oh, I guess we're hitting one last spot. I think I've got 2, B-Rob's got 5, so 7 fish so far. And for clear skies, middle of the day, smallmouth, that ain't the end of the world. We definitely wanted to do better, but so goes fishing. So we still got a half an hour left, figure it out. You've been throwing a tube a lot, right? He was throwing a tube, now he's throwing a football head. I've been throwing a Ned rig. Any fish that's gonna hit a tube should hit a Ned rig, but a tube's the more efficient way to fish. You know, it's quicker, you can work it faster. A Ned rig is really just kind of hit your pocket and hop in between boulders. But yeah, I mean, rally caps, I don't really know what to say. I know there's no way that you guys can hear him, but I can. So he says there's a rock pile in the bay and there's a point and there's a few rocks, and I heard rock and bay and point, and I think I heard once that smallmouth like rock. So right now it's better than what we were doing. You know, I had 3 fish come off within the first I don't know, 3 minutes we were fishing, and like, I was like, oh, it ain't gonna be that big a deal because, like, you know, we're catching them. But now those 3 fish would put us at 10 instead of 7, so we got some ground to make up. I had to sit there and play with them. I'd jump up the bottom, to the bottom, all of a sudden you'd kind of have it, and then it's like, yeah. 2-minute warning. Too much cabbage. Oh, no way. I'm both flipping them. Boom, baby. Last. I don't want to show that, but that's freaking funny. Last cast, 2:15. You couldn't have storyboarded it any better. Just a little guy, but that's a fish. That's my 3rd of the day. I'm pretty sure I lost like 7, so I shouldn't really be bragging. But a good little fish, healthy as can be. Let me get it back in the water. And so ends our 3-hour fishing challenge. Yo! He's like, yeah, thumbs up. So signing off. We'll probably go talk to Brian, see how he did. Maybe he caught 1 or 2 in the last little bit here, but that was semi-cool. I mean, like I said, it wasn't a big fish, but the fact that we did catch one last cast and like we called it, that was pretty cool. So let's go talk to Brian. How many fish we catch today, B-Rob?
Man, how many did you catch?
3. Well, I caught more than 3, but I landed 3.
So you landed 3. I landed 5. So we caught 53.
53 fish. Seems like simple math. But you caught a freaking almost 5-pounder.
I did catch a top.
So that kind of makes it semi worth it. Like, if you didn't catch that fish, like, we'd be really kind of bummed.
Yeah. I mean, I said that was worth 25 fish if it was a 5-pounder. So
we probably should have set those parameters up, eh?
Well, you know, we should have probably set the parameters where the barometer was today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's high pressure, being that there's not many clouds in the sky.
I think you literally had to like bonk a fish on his head.
Well, it's like we were talking earlier. The bite was much different today than it was Monday. When I came out here Monday, they hit it, not slacking your line, set the hook. It was easy, right? Today, totally different deal. They'd hit it, nothing was there. They'd start pulling back, you'd set the hook, nothing there. I told him, I even threw my tube out there. Today, hit it, starts pulling away with it. I set the hook, I bring my tube back, and there's no tentacles on it. So it's just they were being real finicky today. They wasn't just chewing and eating, really feeding up. Just a different day.
The two that I caught before I met up with you the second time, I had to literally like they'd bite it and then they'd drop it, and so I just go right underneath the boat and play with them, and then I had to like bring it up and like keep it there off the ground, and then they just kind of grab it. And it's like what?
Well, even that big one, even that big one. I mean, she hit it 4 or 5 times before she actually took it. So I don't know. It just was a different day.
Different day. Well, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we are going to go somewhere in the cities yet. We haven't decided where yet.
Who are we fishing with is more important.
But we are fishing with Seth Fighter, who is from Minnesota, born and raised, Bloomington, I believe.
Llama.
And he is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, actually.
Champion and fresh off of what?
And fresh off of an 11th place finish. An 11th place finish. I know that's kind of like saying second place to a guy, but you know, when you just outside the cup, but 11th place on the Elite Series down at Gunners.
And he's already today he's figuring out like where we're gonna like go fish. He's checking up a couple of his lakes that
he said he was gonna go fish a couple lakes today, see which ones are going, which ones aren't, and then we'll meet him at a lake tomorrow when he tells us.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a great day.
Be fun.
Anything else you want to say?
Skull Vikes.